All right, guys, today I'm going to be interviewing Cammy. Last week, he made $2,000 during his first 2 hours of work. Yes, he still has a 9 to 5. No, trading has not made him quit. The reason of why I'm going to be interviewing him is because he is one of my best students. Not because he's made a lot of money, but because he's proven himself. He's willing to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter how long it takes him to succeed. And he's made trading his ultimate mission. So hopefully by the end of this video, you get that click, just like Cammy had, that it has to work for you and that you will make it work for you. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Cammy, how's it going, bro?
Yes, sir. Good. How are you?
I'm good. We haven't talked in a minute, man. You've been working a lot. This one's gonna be a little bit more of like a professional interview.
Okay.
I already have the questions. I think I might have sent them to you just so you could kind of read them off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not read them, just read them prior, not read them off because I'm gonna read them to you. But basically it's like this, right? Just answer them completely honest. You know, it doesn't matter if you haven't the progress that you've made doesn't need to be monetary or anything. It's just honesty. That's it.
For sure.
But yeah, basically we can start with like who you are, like your age and everything, what you do, like where are you from and all that.
Yeah. So I'm Cammy. I'm 22. I started trading on and off 4 years ago. Currently I guess career wise I started I'm in the electrical industry, and then recently I moved across the country for a new job.
Oh my.
Yeah. I guess that's
who Cammy is. That's fine. That's what I want to know. That's it. That's
all
good.
right. Yeah. So
to start it off, like for the first question, when did you start trading? But I'm not saying with 3M, I'm saying like overall, like everything. Like what's your backstory with trading? How did you find trading and just all that?
Yeah. So I started, I guess I got introduced to trading and markets and shit like that with the big, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, you
like
can swear.
shit.
Okay. You can just be yourself. That's good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I first got introduced to crypto with the big boom back in 2021. NFTs were dropping, all that. Never really knew what I was doing. But then I came across you, and then there was the crypto cream, and then so kind of got started with the course there, and then into NFT trading and just crypto in general. Kind of just went off and on, was focusing on my electrical, so it was kind of on the back burner.
But it wasn't really like trading was like your main thing.
Exactly.
Right? Like you weren't as locked in.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that was also a completely different thing. It wasn't even 3M.
Yeah, correct. Because that was mainly with the crypto boom. So and then NFT is
the good old days, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were good days. That's fine. That's a good answer. Now, how would you say? Oh, keep going. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, I was doing it off and on, made some good money, lost some good money, but wasn't my main thing. Then the end of this summer, something changed, and I decided to lock in, invest in myself, and start the 3M course, start to finish. I'd always start it, and then life would come up, and then I get kind of sidetracked. But
that's
I'm
good.
currently working on my 150K Top Step funded account. So,
and we'll get to that like after and how that's going. But that's a good answer of who you are and like just everything about the trading. Now, how did you overcome your first like big challenges when trading, like in trading?
Yeah, so I'd say emotions are always a big.
And now before I keep going, I want you to add like just in your head when you answer this question. Also, the second part is like, how did I, as a mentor or just the 3M in general, help you with like overcoming all these challenges?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say a big hurdle um would be, emotions. Emotions and the psychology behind it. We work with big amounts of money, so um kind of just getting in your head, worried about
Mhm.
losing that or et cetera, et cetera. And that I'd say was a big one I dealt with early on. Um, Raza, and 3M and the guys there helped me with just seeing like consistency, data collection, and then a tried and true strategy um, kind of mitigates the emotions,
A lot.
especially the data collection. That's the big one.
Hmm.
'Cause then you know what to expect. Kind of get your mentality going that minus ones and break evens are just part of it. And then even with my journal, I was going through it and I average about 5 RR for every win and a win rate of 57.14%.
That's
So
pretty good.
yeah, it ends up making a lot more money than you end up losing. So it's nice to, I guess it's helpful to see, that on paper.
Honestly, that win rate is pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not too
that is pretty
bad,
good, especially if you're averaging 1 to 5.
right?
Yeah,
So
that's
then
pretty
it's
good.
like, yeah.
So
So
basically,
yeah, I'd say
psychology. That's your
yeah,
main thing.
psychology, yeah,
Okay.
essentially
Okay, that's good. That's good. And then we helped you out by like teaching you how to journal and all that, like the back testing and just like all the data collection. Because at the end of the day, then
exactly
you understand, right? Like if the minus ones and everything are basically just like an investment into, for your strategy to actually work out and make you the money.
for sure, for
Hmm.
sure. The other thing too is like
Okay.
the psychology behind the colors. So like just seeing red, that nor like the average person like getting started out, that's gonna you know affect them negatively, I guess I'd say.
Hmm.
But I think it was Benny who said that and then suggested changing the colors, on trading view and when you're charting so that, it kind of breaks that mentality, and that's helped a lot too. So
Yeah, the colors are a big thing, especially with the candles and everything, hey?
right.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, on to the next question. What was the most challenging thing that you faced in trading when you first got started with me? Was it mentally? Was it psychology? Was it just like discipline in general? Like what was it, do you think?
Yeah, yeah, kind of what I said before, but then
Mm-hmm.
also kind of the mental cycle, psychological and discipline together. Um Honestly, it was just getting started and taking the action and following through. And I'd say you helped a lot, just with the motivation and
Mm,
seeing
yeah.
the wins, and then the motivation, and even everybody in 3M, yeah, to just stop putting it off and making the decision to finally change my life, uh, financially and socially and all that. Really getting involved in the 3M community.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that third question was kind of like pointless because you had already answered it with the second one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, to
yeah,
be honest,
yeah.
and I'm gonna take that
When I
one.
was
Like,
reading, yeah,
yeah,
when I
I'm
was
not
reading through it,
gonna.
but
Yeah, I'm not gonna like edit anything out of this video or whatever, but that was I just yeah. I think last interview that I did, just like earlier today, I didn't even ask that one. I don't know. As I was reading, I was like, I don't even remember adding that. So like whatever, it doesn't matter. But okay, ever since you joined like the mentorship or 3 and whatever you want to call it, how much have you made? And even if like let's not talk about what you've made if you haven't really like gotten a payout or anything, just like what
right.
what since like you started really locking in with 3M or just with trading, um What have been like your biggest wins, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, uh, full transparency. Like you kind of said,
Mhm.
I haven't passed my challenge account yet, and I just started that, so wouldn't be monetary value,
Mhm.
but yeah. So I just started my funded, but even this week, my best day, I made around 2 grand on the challenge account. So it's not real
That's fine. It
money,
doesn't
but
matter. I mean, it is at
it's
the end
just
of the day.
that, yeah, and it's just that mentality because I made it in the span of 2 hours during a morning meeting at work, and it was just like, light bulb. Like, I just made the fucking week's salary in 2 hours. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, I mean, you just kind of see things full circle. Um, yeah, I took a oil short Tuesday or Wednesday, and yeah, I mean,
And you know what? The biggest thing is like don't even worry about it being demo. It doesn't matter. And even is this is not even saying this for sake of the video, but at the end of the day, it's that you said it properly. Uh, you had that light bulb, right? Where you had that, you were like, because imagine even then, right? Let's say, what's your challenge? 150 or 100?
150.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
150. Okay, 150 technically in a way, let's just say it's 50,000 and it's real money. That's a tangible
exactly.
amount that you can actually save up at your job,
Exactly.
right?
For
And you
sure.
make that money not taking a signal. No, it was your own trade. I mean, a lot of the guys in the server probably took the same trade, right? Because most of us trade
Yeah.
the same
Right.
concept, the same strategy, whatever. That doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it's like
For
you weren't
sure.
following a signal. You weren't in the live trading. That was you yourself. You saw the setup. You saw it was valid from your own back testing or whatever. So it is your strategy. And then you took
Exactly.
it, you executed, and boom. That's the glitch, right?
Exactly.
Is being able to
It
do
is
that.
exactly. And yeah, just like yeah, I don't know. It's a feeling. It's hard to describe, but like, just seeing like, it is possible, and it's not just, everybody else's P&Ls. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
did it myself, and yeah, no, it
exactly.
was
That's the win. That's the win.
exactly,
That's why I knew when I
exactly.
interviewed you, you know what, Cammy, you've been in the mentorship for I don't know how long, like a year, let's say. But let's put it this way, right? You've been in it for a year, but realistically, you said it, right? You kind of didn't lock in up until the end of the summer. So that's been like what, a couple of months, a few months even,
Yeah,
maybe.
couple
So
months,
it's like,
exactly. Yeah,
right? And that's
no,
the same thing with the other guy that I interviewed before. He's funded and whatever, like he's passed, he's gonna have payout. But there's that common pattern where it's like, yes, it takes a long time. That's what it looks like since you signed up, like since like from the moment that you signed up. But when you actually
right,
look at the real learning time, the real locked in time of you taking it
exactly.
serious, it's never gonna be more than a few months.
No, no, exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
I agree.
But okay, that's good for the win. Now, what do you think this has done for your life so far? Like the mentorship, the everything, like the community, even the win that you know that you saw like that light bulb. How has that, or how do you think that's going to change your life?
Yeah, I'd say the decision to lock in with the course this summer has been, probably the best decision I've made in my life. Not to, I don't want that to sound cheesy or fucking,
That's fine. Just be yourself.
but yeah, it's it's giving me hope that I'm not gonna have to clock in for the rest of my life and
Mhm,
fucking wither away behind a desk. I'll have
mhm.
to get the freedom to, eventually work for myself and take that financial freedom, spend more time with family, and because I mean, like right now, I'm fucking 32 hours away from my family and friends, and
That's
for
crazy.
work. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't, I don't want that to be the rest of my life. So
Mm-mm.
I'll be able
And
to
it won't
move
be.
back and using the 3M. And then, I mean, the community is amazing. I've met a lot of good guys. Um, and yeah, I mean, just like the atmosphere, the community, and everybody's about making money. And obtaining that financial freedom and getting out of the rat race. Yeah,
Exactly. And you know what? Just for the video, whoever watches this, Cammy's one of the main like members of the community. You know, if
yeah,
we needed mods, just because we don't have messed up people like saying stuff or whatever, there's not really any free chats or whatever, so we don't really need
right.
mods. But you would most likely be one, right? Because you're always
Yeah,
there. You help
yeah.
all the new guys and everything, and you join the live streams, and you know you're there for fun. And I mean, we have a lot of fun in the live trading. I
We
mean,
do.
sometimes it
We
seems like I'm
do.
pissed off at somebody, but I'm not. Just like that, but we do have a lot of fun, and at the end of the day, yeah, we have the same goals, right?
Yeah,
Like we want to make money
exactly.
trading and then play games, like play video games or whatever, or just go out. Um,
Exactly. And yeah, and that's another thing too. I mean, everybody's super helpful and yeah, I don't know. It's just awesome community. There's not enough good stuff I can say about it.
you'll get to answer more. You'll see. We're not done yet, and we're also not on time constraint. Like I want these videos to be like super raw, you know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay. Now this one's a little different. What would you say was the biggest misconception? Oh my, misconception you had about trading?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions that are kind of spread on the internet or kind of just assumptions. But I'd say the biggest my personal misconception is that, you know, you can't make it without a economics degree or a job on Wall Street or that it's just straight up gambling.
Mm, that's a difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, um you can see the success of all the guys in the group and then even, you know, my personal success this ever since locking in. I mean, your story and I relate to your story. I was in construction. I mean, I'm not anymore, but
Mhm.
you know, anybody can do it.
I mean, I wanted
Just
to be an electrician.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I wanted to be. That like my first thing there. I mean, it did look like construction because most of it just like dirt stuff, whatever. But the end goal of that company, because they did a lot of like big projects, was for me to
Hmm.
like become an electrician or whatever. It didn't work out, but that was one of like the goals. So,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
mhm.
I was in electrical, went through all three industries like the doing just houses and new construction, commercial, industrial, and then yeah, now I'm not anything really related to that. I guess I do still do electrical and then mechanical. Not to not to
Mhm.
dive into that, but yeah, I mean, I'd say the biggest misconception is that not everybody can do it, and as long as you put the time in to yourself, invest in yourself, and follow through with the journey. I mean, anybody can do it.
Anyone, anyone. I mean, like the server, it's like everybody's from everywhere, right? Like we
Then
have a
that's
bunch of
awesome too.
yeah,
International, hearing everybody's stories like from the guys that I have met. It's
different.
crazy to see. Literally, yeah, no one story is the same, but
Mm-mm.
we all ended up here, and
You know, that one thing is there's a lot of things where like of course it's gonna make sense. That we're all gonna kind of be alike a little bit, not because we don't want to work or whatever. But you're gonna see, I mean, we've seen it. It's like there's a lot of construction workers, right? There's a lot of Latinos in the group, right?
yeah, yeah,
Um,
right,
so like there you go. It's like that. There's a lot of immigrants in the group because like of
yeah,
course like you have to kind of relate. We all come from my content, so you have to relate to me, right? It's funny
yeah,
we don't
for
really have a lot
sure.
of people that go to like university or anything. Hey, like it's mostly
No,
people
yeah,
that have never gone or
exactly,
and like that's not their plan. Which is
exactly.
not a bad thing, but it does go to prove like your point, which is you don't have to look a certain way or have a certain job or a certain come up
No,
or even like certain like degrees or whatever to be able to make it in like invest in day trade or whatever. It it really works as long as you just do it, right?
exactly.
That's good. That's good. Honestly, I haven't had that answer the whole day. That's pretty good. Let me see. Misconception on trading. Now, do you think this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life? Like, is trading like, is this it as like your forever job?
Yeah, yeah, ideally. I mean, yeah, just making just being just like the freedom to make, I made my week's salary in 2 hours. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to be able to make people's yearly salaries in, a trade or over the course of a week, or do you want to clock in for 12 hours a day and end up not making that?
That's
I'd,
right.
I'd say, yeah, I'd much rather work for myself making 10 times what I do now in the rat race than, I don't know, just like the time and the freedom to, you know, actually do what I want to do is the biggest thing for me. So yeah, I would say, yeah.
Good. Good. As you should. At the end of the day, I mean, at this point, you've accepted, that trading. I mean, it's not like all what it's made out to be. It's not super fun or whatever. It's like really, really, really
No,
boring. But at the end of the day, you know what? We all know what the fuck it looks like to just have to clock. Not
exactly.
even the clocking in. Like I don't even mind the jobs. It's just like, what's the option to like make that a lot of money when you don't go to school, right? For the most part, is construction and like just
Right.
things like being outside or like things that are just like very like bad for your body or whatever. But like this is like at least you're inside. You might be super bored. I mean, with 3M and those lives, we're not. You're really almost never bored. But
No, no.
but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay, that's good. I mean, you should want to do this, for the rest of your life because you're
Yeah,
putting a
and
lot of hours, right?
right. And I mean, yeah, at this point, I mean, I don't even, yeah, on one hand, yeah, you could look at it as a job, but I almost don't. I don't know if that's a bad thing,
And that's
but
a good thing.
I,
Yeah. I mean, as long as you
I
show up.
exactly. I mean, yeah, you're still clocking in per se, but I mean, you're interacting with, the guys in the chat. You everybody's watching it. You're chatting. I mean, it's I don't know, it's not the average job, and it's much more much more enjoyable in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you should enjoy it. That's a good thing. That's a good answer. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Now, what would you say to anyone that was thinking, or anybody else watching it and thinking, should I join 3M? And what makes it different than others, than other programs out there?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, like I originally got introduced with Crypto Cream, and then even bouncing around trying out others. I mean, the biggest difference I've seen is just like the activity and the community that we've grown here is unlike, any other that I've tried. Everybody's super active, everybody's super helpful, and everybody has that same mentality. Um, and yeah, everybody's willing to help. If you have a question while you're doing the course, you're gonna get an answer. It might not be instantly because, like I said, we're kind of international, so everybody is up at different
Mhm.
hours. But
Yeah.
um, I've
But like
never,
if
I've
you're in
never,
America, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna get an answer pretty quickly.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. And if
Yeah.
it's during the main trading sessions, you're gonna get an answer. I mean, I personally never had a question go unanswered, even if you have to, ask it again. Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody's super active. And yeah, I guess compared to other ones, they end up dying out. People go do their own things, and I mean, we have Raza Spenny and Abdi, our mentors, and they're all they're all very very active. So, and then the rest of our profitable traders are funded graduated members. I mean, and then even people that aren't like me, I do my best to answer questions.
Yeah,
And
because you
then if
pretty
I
much know
don't
it
know,
all, right?
right, right. And then if I'm not super confident in the answer, I'll go through my notes and, you know, figure that out, or, yeah. Um, tag another member that I know that does 100% know it.
Mhm.
And yeah, just the support and everything while you're learning is it's just it's awesome. So
That's good. That's good. So, what would you say to somebody like a friend or whatever if they asked you if they should join the mentorship?
yeah, I'd say quit waiting. I mean, if you want to invest in yourself, you need to make that step and just get started.
Okay, that's good. That's good. What did you like most about the program? And if you have any recommendations, well, like what would they be?
Yeah, kind of yeah. So I mean, the community that we have is amazing. That's probably one of my favorite parts. The
Mhm.
support and the motivation that everybody brings, and just the energy is it's really great. Um, it's kind of hard for me to put a finger on my favorite part, but it's probably a tie just between the social aspect of the community, the connections, made with, you know, uh Wound. He's over in Finland and I've never seen him, but I don't know, he's become a really good friend of mine.
That's
And yeah,
good.
I mean, even you guys are, hours away, but um yeah, just
Yeah,
the
I see you as a
social.
friend. I would say
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
And
the other day we were playing, like, we play games here and there, like, whatever.
exactly.
Like, I
So
like you guys like a lot, especially the ones that are like in the live trading that are very funny. I mean, I like everybody in there for the most part.
yeah,
Um,
for
in a way,
sure.
where like, of course, I appreciate everybody, but there's some people that, of course, that are like my favorites, and it's definitely you, Hercule. I like Wound,
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
among others, but yeah, no, we are definitely like it's like it does feel like sometimes like a family, right? Like, cause I
yeah,
want you to
exactly.
succeed, and I want Hercule to succeed, and so sometimes I get really upset at him when when he just does things that make no sense for him.
Yeah,
It looks like he's just trying to make himself unprofitable, right? So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Work harder
but
than you need to. But
that's
yeah.
yes, that's the main thing with him. Yeah, he just does the opposite, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. And you
Mhm.
know what? That's the thing. Also about you, it was like I honestly did not know that you weren't that locked in with the course because you were always there, regardless of
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
But now
yeah,
it makes sense that you were there because you just generally enjoy the guys, like
exactly.
like you like the community, so like it makes sense. But I personally didn't even know, bro. Like I thought you were locked in. I didn't know if you were completely making money or what you were doing, but I
Yeah,
just I just assumed that there was like there was something positive going on. But now I'm actually happy to know that like you're locked in, you're doing it, man. Like,
yeah. I appreciate it, and I have, because you had that speech right before I got locked in, and it was just like made me self reflect. Like, yeah, why am I?
when was
I
it?
don't.
What was I
Did you say
talking to?
when or what?
When, yeah, like when, or what was I
Yeah, it
saying?
was. I mean, it was like right midsummer, maybe towards the end, but it was just like I guess I don't I don't even fully remember what it was, but
Hmm.
uh, it was just about like we're here, we're paying for it.
Oh yeah,
Why aren't we making action on it? And it was like, yeah, I've been here, I've
I
started the
remember that.
course, and I never followed through. And yeah, it just made me self reflect a little, and come to that epiphany. Like I don't hate what I do for work right now, but just like, I mean,
You can always be
the
better.
freedom. Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. And that's one thing that I hold myself to, as long as I, make progress, whatever aspect of my life, at least 1% a day, um, then I'm moving in the right direction. And then, yeah,
yeah, yeah. And you know what? For the first step is always just knowing that like you can always do better, right? You can
yeah,
always get better,
exactly,
and that's my main thing.
exactly.
Like I tell these guys, or no, these guys, but just like um, the students is like we keep it so cheap. I mean, I'm not gonna say the price because I don't know when this is gonna be posted or whatever. But there is
Right, but
so much
it
in
the
this
yeah,
mentorship. You know what I mean?
the 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 reward, I guess RR risk to reward for just getting started with the mentorship. I mean,
It's like
the
so high.
resources that's offered here is insane to how much it costs. Like,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
that was a thing. I know it's not offered anymore, but I jumped on the lifetime
Yeah.
as soon as possible because it's. I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean the RR for what you pay for what you get is just. I mean,
Exactly.
it's
Exactly. And
crazy.
I tell I'm like, and I've told you guys, it's like, what is the point? Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was a live trading session, I
Yeah,
remember. And
yeah,
I was like, what are you doing? Like we had made so much money, like me and Spenny or somebody had made money that day. I think it was me or and somebody else. I don't know who it was, but we
yeah,
made money, right? And I was
yeah,
just saying, like,
exactly.
I'm looking at the wall of games. I'm like, why is it empty, right? Because we're
Yep,
live trading for you guys to make money. We're not live trading and putting on extra pressure because if we lose money at the end of the day, you guys lose money. Doesn't matter to us. Yes, but at the same time, if you've gone through the course, you understand, that like
right.
we're gonna
It's
lose regardless, whatever. But that's never been
part
a
of it.
problem with the server. Like losing streaks
No,
are not a problem because everybody understands. But
yeah,
we're adding on that pressure to like come on, show the screens, show the trades, be transparent with everything that we do with the trades for you for well not for you but like for people to not be first of all following it or to just be like joining to like just mess around because we're
yeah,
there to yes mess around but the first thing that like what comes first is making money.
exactly. Getting the job done. Yeah, yeah. That is what it was. That is what it was.
Yeah, and that's for me saying like we want everybody there to succeed, right? Like that's the main thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the main thing.
right. Yeah, exactly. The motivation in the chat,
That's good.
sometimes it's tough love, but that's what's
Oh
needed
fuck, it's always tough
sometimes.
love.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. No, like to new people, it's like fine, bro. Like we will not say anything. Like anybody can
Right.
ask questions, especially if you're new or whatever. But there's a select few, or there's a point where like the student goes from like being like newbie to like knowing what the fuck is going on, and it's more like we've done what we had to do, and now it's like if you don't succeed, which is what's been happening in these interviews that I've noticed, if you don't succeed, it's because you don't want it, right?
Yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, that's good. That was good. Let me see. Is this program something that you would recommend to your friends and family who are looking to make money online or just become a profitable trader?
Yeah, yeah. I would, and I have.
That's good. That's
I
good. And
would recommend it.
if you
I
ever want
mean,
somebody to join, just hit me up and I'll give them a discount or whatever, like 50 or
yeah,
60%, whatever, if they're your friends.
for
Um,
sure.
but that's a good answer. That you don't need
But
to
yeah, I
go too
mean,
crazy in depth into it because you basically did it last time. Yeah. But
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I would recommend it to anybody that's serious about investing in themselves and changing the course of their life. Like
exactly.
we were talking about. I mean, there's always something to improve on. So yeah,
Hmm.
I do recommend it to my friends and family. And yeah. I mean, pretty
That's
short
good.
answer. Pretty. Yeah,
As it should be. I mean, it's a yes or no answer, basically. Um, in last question, but of course we can keep talking if you have things to add or whatever.
yeah.
But what would you tell everyone that's watching this interview right now? Like, be genuine. If you have any advice for them, like just anything that you'd like to just, I guess, tell the world and whoever's watching.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're watching, you're interested. And I mean, you just need to action on that. Make the step, really. That was kind of one of my biggest things is I would do it. I would fucking half step in and I never would fully commit. And now that I have, I've seen things come full circle already. I'd say, the journey isn't easy by any means. I mean, I put countless hours into the course and I still even am learning. And you know, sharpening my blade or however the hell you want to put it. But
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy, especially like trying to do this while having a job. But um, yeah, I mean, if you wanna make that leap, then all you need to do is take that first step, fully commit. Um, the reward is gonna be tenfold to how hard the journey is. I mean, it's gonna be different for everybody depending on your learning style, but I mean, just get started, go through the course, take notes, go back through the course, take more notes. You know, that's what I did. And
Mm,
yeah, if you're serious about wanting to change your life and get that financial freedom, work for yourself and just yeah, I'd say don't wait like I did. Lock in, take the step. I'd say your age and your background, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It just matters that you're putting in the work. Um, yeah, if you put in the time and effort, then you're gonna be rewarded for it.
that's true. That's the main thing, right? If you're just half-assing it, then you're just gonna keep on wasting and wasting your time. Like, let's just say you, for an example, how long? I mean, you're in crypto cream, so you've been in the trading space since like 2021, maybe
Yeah,
2022,
decent. Yeah, yeah,
right?
for a
But
minute.
would you say it was like full on in since the beginning? Even this is I'm not even talking about 3M. I'm talking about just trading in general, even side hustles in general.
Yeah,
So it was like years or just kind of like I don't want to say half-assing it to this you, but let's just put it that way in like raw words. You were half-assing it for
yeah,
years and years and
yeah,
years and
yeah,
years.
bro. That
It was
was,
more
it
like a
was
hobby, right?
exactly. I just, looked at it as yeah, another possible way of
Mhm.
income, but never really looked at it as the main thing. And yeah, looking back now that I have locked in, I wish I would have gotten started. That's probably one of my biggest regrets, but
Yeah, because even those days, bro, we didn't even trade the same strategy. It was a completely different thing,
yeah, yeah,
you know.
exactly.
You've
Yeah,
known me for that long, so
yeah,
and now in 2 months or 3 months, you got done. Like you got more done in 3 months, or in the last 3 months than you did in I don't know in the last 30 months.
yeah, yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
Yeah, right. For sure. For sure.
but that's good, man. I'm proud of you. I've
Yeah, I
been there too, where
appreciate
I
it.
kind of just mess around. Like even before when I first started, it was just like that, right? Like it was, me, I started with crypto, uh, but for many years, I think it was 7, 8 months, I was just kind of half-assing and just thinking, yeah, if it kind of works, then it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
I was barely putting any money in it. I was not all in, and then something happened. I don't really remember what gave me that click. I'm sure it was some me being jealous of somebody else because that's how a lot of things. Because I'm very, what's it called? I like competition. I like compare myself to other people,
Yeah.
and I just saw something. I think I remember, yeah, somebody like you like looked alike like me or whatever. Same story, same everything, but they were winning and I wasn't. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like what made me change, and then that's how I kind of would you say I got lucky with crypto, but then I redid it, did it again, and that makes that shows you that it's not luck, right? When you can
Yeah.
like when you can replicate it. Um,
Exactly.
but it was like what I wasted like a year of my life on like nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
learned how to trade, like full on, like how to day trade, and that was a completely different monster. And now we made it easy for you guys, basically, with the course, right?
Yeah.
And with the
Yeah.
live trade and everything.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it on my end, bro. Like I actually, like I really do appreciate you taking the time of your day to, talk to me and talk to us, whoever's watching.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
And we should talk
appreciate it.
more. I
And
mean, look, I'm about to.
yeah.
I told you, I don't know if do you have your setup at your home?
Yeah. 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 I'm
Oh,
at
okay,
home
okay,
right
yeah, no,
now.
let's run
Yeah.
some. I got the new Battlefield 6, bro. That shit is fire.
Is it good? I was thinking
Yeah,
about it. I
you
was
should
thinking
get
about
it.
it.
It's worth it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been on that shit. It's good. It's good.
Hell yeah.
But
It
I'm
looks
gonna end the
good.
recording here. We can keep talking.
Okay. Yeah.
But you can say bye to them. Whoever's watching though,
Yeah.
Don't forget to
Yeah.
hit that like,
Um,
sub up, and comment
damn straight.
whatever you want to say. And it really does help out the
Yeah.
algorithm. And Cammy, you can say bye to them.
Yeah, yeah, no, I hope I guess I hope yeah, I gave you some helpful information that would assist you mentally with starting your journey to lock in. I mean, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, boys. Talk to you in a bit.